Hey yo, welcome to the wonderful world of HungryHeath. I'm not a classically trained chef. What I am is a self-taught home cook. I've studied under several television chefs. I have a PhD from YouTube University and a black belt in Google Food. I love to cook. The only thing I love more than cooking is my wife, the sensational Shelly Eats Steak, aka the Warden. Together we host what we like to call the Friday Night Feast. Now this happens every Friday night, 6:30 Central. We'll cook up an entree, maybe a couple of snacks, show you how to do it, then we spend the rest of the evening just chewing the fat with all of our friends in the Hungry Horde. Hope you all can tune in sometime. We'd love to have you over for dinner. Today's video, we are mobile one more time. This is my MS journey, week 142. Things are going great, y'all. I guess no news is good news, right? There's no setbacks, no pitfalls, nothing like that. Just everything's gravy. Everything's going good. I'm loving my new job. Today is Sunday. Saturday, yeah, my bad. Thank you. Thank you. What I was gonna say was Monday is my official first day in my regular production, my regular role with the company. We just finished training, so I'm excited about it too. Honestly, I think it's gonna be good.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find the sign. But we're just out running errands today. I just dropped my truck off at the dealership to get my maintenance done on it. And then, like I said, we're just running errands. We're fixing to pull into the grocery store right now and start looking for some stuff. And so we'll check back in with y'all here shortly. So we actually ended up going to 3 stores and a lot pretty much loaded up. But I'm super excited, y'all. I just got one more piece for this year's Halloween costume. Almost done completing the whole fit. That was a chunk of change. Yes, it was, but it's so worth it. It's going to look amazing. Super excited. Y'all are never going to guess what it's going to be. I've already told one person, but she was not impressed.
Well, no, you didn't actually tell her.
I told her where I'm going to be, but she's like, "That's what you wore last year." And I said, "No."
Well, now you're giving it away, but no, you didn't
said it's a new version.
Tell her the whole thing.
No, I didn't, because I want her to see the picture. I think it's going to be amazing. Once I put the whole thing together, I think it'll be awesome.
And then I wonder if you'll wear it more than 5 minutes like you did last year.
I don't know. Depends. It all depends. Because I'm feeling very festive this year.
Oh, wow.
I don't know, I'm just really pumped up. Everything's going smooth. Everything's going good. I feel good. I mean, the only problem is, I don't know what it is. The second week in a row now that I've had a little problem when we were in the grocery store. I just get, I don't know, fatigued, I guess is the best way to describe it. We're just walking around the store and I just, 2 or 3 times now, my leg just gives out on me. And while I'm pushing the cart. So I just got a little uneasy on my feet, so I wanted to go sit down for a little bit. And luckily, here, we're good. Luckily, at this HEB we were at, they have a bank in there. There's a Wells Fargo, and there's 3 chairs that are actually pretty comfortable too, sitting right in front of their office. So I was able to go sit down right there. And I was noticing there's a couple other people already there, and it's kind of cool. They you check in with them, and then they'll come out to the chairs and get you, bring you into the office with them. Yeah. So you take turns, so it's like a little private when you're seeing them. This is kind of different. I didn't go in. I'm just this is a comfortable chair. Right, it's a comfortable chair to sit in while I'm waiting on her to finalize at the register. But a couple of, like I said, 2 weeks in a row now, I've done that. I had to just go sit down, and then like just now at Aldi, I just went ahead and just hung out in the car while she went in.
Well, then plus we had some stuff. Not everything fit in the fridge, so at least you can keep it cool. Because even though it's fall, it's still
90 degrees,
88.
Yeah,
close.
And then like we just bought another package of eggs, and they don't fit in the cooler with everything else we got. So like we just kept the car running, so that was easy.
Yeah. So, and how is your DDPY going?
It's going good, I feel like. I'm tired. The workouts are getting longer and harder, which is what it's supposed to do, because it's supposed to challenge me. It's a workout. But it's just, I don't know, I'm kind of feeling fatigued when I go in afterwards, because I do it the first thing in the morning before I go into work. So, and then now, my new schedule, I'll be going in a half hour earlier, but I'll also get off a half hour earlier now too, because before it was 9 to 6. Now it's gonna be 8:30 to 5:30. But that means I have to get up earlier now too, because I feed the dogs first thing in the morning, and then I eat my breakfast, and then start on anything else I got to do around the house. Or like this last week, I've been having that pulled pork, so I just load that in the oven and put it on warm and leave it on there until I'm ready to eat lunch that day. It's just easy that way. So I just setting everything up, getting ready for the day that morning.
Well,
okay,
tell them how the job's going.
It's actually going really good, and I was telling her, I don't know if it was last night or this morning or both, but this is the only second call center job I've ever worked, and I was very, very nervous and apprehensive last time, and like freaking out, had almost like a panic attack, and told her several times I wanted to quit and everything, because everything they were doing, or they had me doing, was all by theory. Basically, I saw pictures and stuff online, but I didn't have any actual hands-on experience with it. Whereas with this company, at least 80% of what the callers are needing help with, I've dealt with it in some form, fashion, or another. And I understand the process, what they're trying to work with, and the product they're trying to obtain. And it's just a bunch of it too is just logistics. They're checking on deliveries, wanting to reschedule deliveries. That's easy. I mean, I've been doing that, with my own company, and dealing with the cabinets and stuff like that, because I was dealing directly with the superintendents when they were the home builders and scheduling everything. This is just right up my alley. Because like there was one job that they were calling in about that they could not install the refrigerator. They said the appliance was too big to fit through the door, and I'm like, just mind-boggling to me, because I've actually sat there and watched the installers do this. The refrigerator is too big to go through, but they'll take the doors off of it so it gives them more clearance, and then it's smaller, and then once they get it in the house, you just hang the doors back on it. There's just a couple of screws holding it on there. So, and I've seen it before too, like with the dishwashers, you have to take the doors off to get them, to adjust things correctly. And I don't know, it's more of a can-do attitude kind of deal, I'm thinking, and I don't know. But then they were telling me that they could not do it that way because of liability issues, and I was like, all right, whatever that means. But so every job there's what they call it, SOP, standard operating procedure. It's stuff they have to do. There's rules and everything. So I'm still learning all that. But as far as like dealing with the customers, I feel fine with that. And the biggest issue is just learning the system, really, where I need to go to get the information I need. But that's just going to become muscle memory after a while. And they even told us in training it's going to take 6-7 months. Usually it's 6-7 months and everybody's comfortable doing everything. So I just muddle in through it and just basically fake it till you make it. And if it takes me a while to find it, I just apologize and tell the customer that my computer's slow. Sorry.
Right? I'm
having connection issues. So, and then and by the way, our power went out again this morning. But I checked it a minute ago, and the doorbell camera's working, so we know we have connection. So power's back up.
I was supposed to get to sleep till 8 in the morning, but instead, because the power went off, woke me up at like 7:45. I feel like I missed out on 15 minutes of sleep.
All right. But I mean, I'm feeling great. I'm excited because, like I said, Monday becomes my new schedule, and then I'm, they call it going into production. So. And then I get Tuesdays and Sundays off. So
nice.
And I already have I'm supposed to have a doctor's appointment Tuesday, but I got to call and confirm because they did send me a text telling me it's canceled, but then they keep sending me other texts and want me to check in. So a pre-check-in or whatever. So I'm gonna call them first things Tuesday morning to confirm everything's good.
Oh no. Well, that's good. And then, so your job's going great. You said, did your DDPY?
Yes.
And overall, like, your meds finally arrived and everything got...
And I got a 3-month supply on that, too, which is good.
Yeah.
because they kept going back and forth over wanting to give me the real thing or the what's the other version?
Okay. Look at this asshole.
Oh wow.
Oh, I'm sorry.
There's a construction truck right in front of us, so we're both parked so they can get their stuff done. Well, a truck just whipped around all of us.
Yeah.
He's above the law. His thing's better than everybody.
We'll have to.
And he's still going. He just blew a stop sign too. Well, great. And then there's a cop right there that lives in the neighborhood, but of course he's still asleep. So. But yeah, I may have to start doing my workouts in the evenings, even though I don't really want to, because it cuts into our time. But they are getting longer.
Yeah. Well, he'll change it up. He usually has one that's a little longer, and then the other ones will be like 20 minutes.
Right. And I'll go through and look at them, see what they all are, and I'll adjust them as needed, because I can move them around. So maybe I can do those on Tuesdays and Sundays or whatever.
Right.
But I'll just play with it and see. But we're almost to the house. Like I said, we just went up, got all of our groceries done. We're going to go to the house, unload, and check on the dogs, and then we're going to go to lunch, because I still have that coupon for a freebie for my birthday.
Yeah.
And it's still Seafood September, so we're going to go to a seafood restaurant.
Well, you get a freebie, or?
Well, I get a $25 coupon.
Yeah.
A $25 credit, anyways.
Yes.
For my birthday.
Which I like when they do that.
Yeah.
Because then you can get what you want. Because a lot of them I saw, a couple of the others, like that Snooze AM where we went and had breakfast at one time. All they do is give you a stack of pancakes.
Yeah.
I'm like, but I don't want a stack of pancakes.
Oh, okay. A lot of them will give us like a free dessert.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, I don't want your dessert.
Right. So I like if they just, it would be better if instead credit. They're like, okay, $5 off.
All right. It's just, I know.
First world problem.
Yeah. I'm getting a freebie and I'm crying about it.
Right.
Because a lot of times they'll do that too, though. They'll give you like a free dessert or something, and I'll just ask them. I'll go in and I'll ask, like, well, look, I can't eat any of that. Is there any way I can get an appetizer instead for the same price? 9 times out of 10, they'll do it. It's just sometimes it's a hassle.
Yeah.
And then after lunch, we get to come home and host and do the member cook-along tonight.
Yeah.
So I'm super excited about that too.
Me too. I think that's going to be a delicious dinner.
Yeah. That's also partly why we went to the store today too, to get some more stuff for that.
Yes.
So.
Yeah. And I got the cheese at Aldi. They had a Swiss Gruyere mix.
Oh, nice.
So I thought that'd be good with the what we're making.
Right. And hopefully, and then I forgot about that too. Because y'all know every Friday night I tell y'all I'm going out to put the recycling and the trash out to the street. Because Saturday mornings when they run, well, there's a 3 or 4 big tree limbs fell right next to the car, and I think they hit the car. We had some scratches around the bumper, and I'm just looking now that they got the trash can emptied, so that's good.
Yeah, I don't think it like hit the car. It might have scraped.
Yeah.
It's at the very bottom, so it's not like scratched or dented or.
I think it is scratched.
Well, yeah, chipped.
Yeah.
Oh, I really messed that up.
Well, we'll fix it. Nobody's coming. You got room.
You sure?
We're backing in the driveway, and she's a little cattywampus, but it's fine. My truck's not here because it's still in the shop, so she's got plenty of room. And then, like I figured, you'll just run in and deal with the dogs while I start unloading all this, right?
Yeah.
I'll put all the cold stuff in this fridge. It'll be easier. And we can sort it later.
Oh, okay.
Well, why not? So.
Alrighty.
So we're here, so this will be a good spot, and then we'll check in with y'all after lunch, I guess.
Yeah.
And then show y'all what all we ate.
Awesome.
Sunday brunch. I got a couple of burger patties, a few slices of bacon, fresh red onions, and cherry tomatoes. And then I topped the burgers with some of that kefir cheese. The Shelly blended in some garlic with it. It tastes really good, y'all. And of course, I gotta have my eggs. I have to get those in every day. I feel like those are part of my medicine. And then of course, I dusted this with some of that hot sauce. Sunday lunch. And y'all, this is the first time since Triple B&E that I'm having some ice cream. This is the vanilla Ketochow that we made in our creamy, our Ninja Creamy. So, wish me luck. Sunday night dinner. And I got a bowl of dirty eggs that was cooked. I got a half dozen eggs cooked in a half pound of chorizo. Then I topped it with some garlic kefir cheese, some homemade smoked red salsa, and then diced up some green onions. And then Shelly made me some chocolate kefir, and I'll have me a mango water. Monday breakfast, and I got a large, big old hunk of meat here. I smoked an 11-pound pork butt. Well, it was close to 11 pounds. 19, I think. 10 pounds, 19 ounces. I just carved off a piece of it, and I'm having that for breakfast along with my hard-boiled eggs and my string cheese. Monday lunch, I got double meat, double cheeseburger with some cherry tomatoes and sliced onions on the side. And I topped it with my cheese, was that garlic kefir cheese, and then I topped that with some of that smoked salsa we made the other day. Monday night dinner, we got our pork belly Brussels sprouts and a side salad. And the warden made a homemade dressing for this too. It looks great. Tuesday morning breakfast, I have my hard-boiled eggs topped with some smoked salsa. Then these Pernell's breakfast sausages topped with some jalapeno Munster. And then I have 2 mozzarella cheese sticks. Tuesday lunch, and I got some pulled pork. I smoked that huge pork butt the other day, and then I just topped it with some of that kefir cheese, credito, this basically a sauerkraut slaw. Man, this stuff's so good. Then I threw a little pickles in there and some red onions, and then I doused it with a little bit of hot sauce and some barbecue sauce. I'm just gonna mix all this up, and it's almost like just a barbecue bowl. Man, this looks and tastes amazing. Tuesday night dinner. Once again, we're having our awesome pork belly Brussels, and I have a fresh salad here. Wednesday morning breakfast. I got my hard-boiled eggs topped with some of that homemade salsa verde that we smoked the other day. And then I got my breakfast sausage topped with some homemade kefir cheese. Wednesday lunch, and we're just having the rest of that pulled pork I couldn't finish yesterday, along with some pork rinds. Wednesday night dinner is going to be real good. I'm having their ricotta cheese cannelloni. It's frozen, and it actually says on the back that I can cook it in the air fryer, so that's what I did. But it looks nice and toasty. We're fixing to cut into it and see what happens.
Expectations, reality.
Right?
Expectation, reality.
I mean, it is frozen, but the reason why it's going to taste real good to me because it was free. We got coupons. I don't remember where. I think KetoCon. So, and this is the last one, and I was actually digging around looking for something to eat, quick and easy to eat, and I found this in the back of the freezer. So, this is for science. Thursday morning breakfast. And I got my hard-boiled eggs topped with that homemade smoked salsa verde. And then my breakfast sausage, I topped it with some of our homemade kefir cheese. Thursday lunch, and I'm having another bowl of that pulled pork. Thursday night dinner, I got some pork belly Brussels sprouts, pulled pork, topped with some kefir cheese and some KC barbecue sauce. Friday morning breakfast, I got my hard-boiled eggs topped with that salsa verde, along with some air fryer
pork belly bites, also topped with a little bit of that salsa verde. And of course I gotta have my mozzarella cheese sticks along with this. Friday lunch, and I got another plate full of that pulled pork. And I topped it with some of that kefir cheese, the Credito, I think that's what it was called, that slaw we made, and some red onions and a little bit of my barbecue sauce. Saturday breakfast, and I have my hard-boiled eggs topped with some mustard and hot sauce, my Purnell's breakfast sausages, and a couple of mozzarella cheese sticks. And we were just seated at Babin's, and we ordered our appetizer, the shrimp kisses. And now for my entree. I have the Parmesan crusted rainbow trout, plain sweet potato, and some coleslaw. Oh yeah, and look, it's topped with shrimp too. This looks so good, y'all. And since we ordered this plain, we brought our own butter, pecans, and a little bit of brown swerve. And I'll add this to it. Now here it is, all topped with all those fixins.
So we just finished an amazing lunch. Y'all, I feel like we scored huge. I had a $25 coupon from a birthday for Landry's, and we only ended up having to pay, what, $40 for lunch?
Well, that's before tip.
Yeah, but still.
Yeah.
That's amazing. What did I have now? I had the rainbow trout, and then you had the Mahi.
You had the lemon, or the Parmesan crusted lemon trout topped with some kind of lemon butter, and then a fried, was it fried or grilled shrimp? Grilled shrimp. Yeah, I didn't think it was fried. Okay, grilled shrimp, and then what did she say, like pico?
Yeah, and pico de gallo.
Yeah. So
that was really good.
Looked really good. What was it, 3 shrimp on top?
Yeah.
Yeah,
maybe 4.
Looked really
maybe
good.
4.
And then you wanted to, and then we got...
I decided to go ahead and I followed her lead and got some, a sweet potato. We ordered it plain, and then she had the great idea. We brought our own butter with pecans and some brown swerve mixed in with it, and then topped that onto the sweet potato.
We're going to see.
And I didn't even eat it all. I was just too full.
Oh, no. It was too much.
But why are you saying we need to eat that?
Well, not that we need to. Dr. Mindy Pels put out a video, and she says she eats them almost every day.
Wow.
And she thinks that sweet potatoes are a good carb to eat.
Okay.
So, I don't know. We'll see. I haven't had a sweet potato since I can't even remember when.
I think the last time I did is when we went to Ruggles Black. Remember they have
oh, yours comes with like little strip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
3 or 4 bites
sweet
of it.
Potato, I can't remember when. Right. So, I don't know. She just said, you know, you have it, but have it with lots of butter.
That's what we did.
So we'll see how it affects us. I don't think it would be something I would have all the time.
Nothing on the regular, but
no.
Every once in a while, like this is good.
Yeah, but you know, like that was our first meal. Well, it was my first meal of the day, and I mean everything else was very like I had a Greek salad, and then I
had a coleslaw with mine.
Yeah, you didn't even finish that either.
No.
So I always thought like the sweet potatoes were small. These were huge.
They were almost like a football.
But you know, I made this way, bringing our own butter. Then we knew it was good, clean butter, and it was actual butter.
Right. And
then plus the brown swerve to give it a little sweetness, but it was really sweet to me.
It really was.
And then the pecans adding more good fats to it.
And we timed it just right too, because like as soon as she set the plate down, we threw the butter on it, and it melted perfect.
Yeah, I did. And it was like almost a whole stick of butter, so that ended up really well.
All right.
Between the two of us.
Yeah.
Okay.
So now we're pulling up at Dutch, and we're ordering our drinks. So I'm going to pause it right here. Now, we just got our drinks at the Dutch.
At the Dutch.
Like I said, life is good, y'all. I feel like I've got this MS stuff under control. As far as I can tell, anyways. We'll find out tomorrow when I go in. Or I'm sorry,
Tuesday.
I'll find out Tuesday when I go in for my EMG. See what happens.
Right.
And then I need to contact the doctor also because I got the results back from my MRI, but I don't know if I actually understand how to read it correctly. So I just wanted him to explain it to me a little further. So
yeah, explain what that means.
yeah. Well, because what I'm going to do too, and I guess Tuesday morning I'm going to call and verify that I actually have the appointment still. Because remember the mix up with that. And while I'm talking to him, I can ask him questions about it too. So.
Okay. Oh, he just read that line.
Oh, good. He's coming after him? No, that's an ambulance. No.
No, that's a sheriff.
Oh, maybe he is getting him.
Let's see. Is the sheriff going to get him? No, I think the sheriff's off to his own rendezvous.
Oh, that's so
I didn't
good.
mind this. This is like still really hot.
It's fresh made. That's good though.
I can't even hold it. It's so hot. Feel that.
Oh, that's hot. I can't hold it either. It's too hot.
So, been a busy day.
Yes.
We'll see how the sweet potato
Affects us.
I
think we'll be all right.
Yeah, neither one of us finished it. And
I'm
I
really
don't know.
full.
And then we have our cook-along tonight.
And she kept trying to give us dessert too. But I was like,
I know,
no,
I'm
I don't
like,
have any
who-
room.
Who would eat dessert after all this?
Right?
Ugh, stuffed. It was a lot, y'all.
It really was.
And that was
really
just a basic fish fillet.
good. Yeah.
The lunch portion. That was a lunch portion. That seemed pretty large to
It
me.
did. Oh. There's two more. Wow.
Oh.
I don't know if they could hear the siren going. But these are the SUVs taking off, not just the squad cars.
Yeah.
They're in hot pursuit.
They are in hot pursuit of something.
But anyways.
Something's going on. And
So now we're headed actually to the dealership to go pick up my truck. Then I'll meet her back at the house and we'll start getting everything set up for our cook-along tonight.
I'm excited.
I am too. That was
I'm
such a
still
great
so
dish.
full.
Yeah. She was debating because every time the last time we made it, we actually ended up making 6 of them. She's like, well, that's going to be a lot. I don't know if we're going to eat the normal portions. We ended up eating 2 of them last time. She's like, I don't know, each. So I don't know. She's like, I don't know. I may just eat 1.
I think I'm just going to have 1.
Yeah.
I'm like really full. Have that with a salad.
Yeah.
So we got, new salad mix at the grocery store that has the radicchio in it.
Yes.
And,
And then you're going to have to make another batch of the salad dressing too, aren't you?
yeah.
Dude, we got a lot to make. We still got to make another thing of that. We need to make that, and then also make another batch of the seafood seasoning, and I got to put some peppers on to the dehydrator.
Yeah. So we got
busy
orders coming in.
Yeah.
We got to start getting those stuff dehydrated.
Worst case, I'll do the dehydrate tomorrow, but we'll see. I'm going to try my best to do it today.
Yeah. We can get it done.
Because I also got to get set up for the show tonight, so.
Yeah. Taco Real.
Now open.
Well,
Is it real or real?
I don't know. I didn't see the little swoosh over the A.
Right? So.
But where's Taco Fake?
Right?
Oh, we're so bad.
But anyways,
Well,
now we're just blabbering.
yeah, we are.
So, thank y'all for watching. And don't forget, every Friday night, 6:30 Central, we go live for the Friday night feast. We'll cook up an entree, make up little snacks, show you how to do it, and then we'll spend the rest of the evening just chewing the fat with all of our friends in the Hungry Horde. Hope y'all can tune in sometime. We'd love to have you over for dinner. Thank y'all for watching, and we'll see y'all on the next one.
And please stay tuned to see all of our wonderful channel members. Thank y'all so much for all your support. We cannot wait for the cook-along tonight. Bye.
Bye.